Chatham is a historically safe, middle-class enclave on Chicago's turbulent South Side. But in 2010, as the recession deepened, it appeared to be on the verge of losing its identity.
We were blindsided by the actual event. Not in a million years would I have thought that that thing would happen.
At Cole Park, a crowd gathered last night to remember Officer Thomas Wortham IV. He was shot and killed not far from there on Wednesday night. Wortham was showing his parents the new motorcycle he bought after safely returning from a second tour of duty in Iraq.
He went to war and lived. And then he dies in front of our house? I always tell people we were never like a perfect family. Oh my God, like I argued with Thomas for like the last 15 years of my life. We didn't talk every day, we weren't like best friends. But I think for me, it was always the four of us. Like no matter what, there were four people in this family. And now it's the three of us. A lot of people who I'll meet in the grocery store say, I played at that park. So it violated their sense of home. When he can get murdered in front of his home, who's safe? Who anywhere is safe?
Chatham was a place 20 years ago, when we moved in, you couldn't find a vacant house in Chatham. It was one of the most sought after, hardest places to move in the city of Chicago. There was no crime in Chatham 20 years ago to speak of.
Growing up here was like, sort of like growing up in a small town. The kind of place where people stayed in the same house for generations. There was a sense of legacy. If you were misbehaving in any way or if you stepped on someone's lawn, by the time you got home, your parents already knew because someone had corrected you on the way and then called your mom and dad. I had really wanted to come back here with my kids because I wanted them to have the same quality of life that I had. To have survived 2 tours in Iraq, but not be able to survive the streets of the South Side of Chicago, to me, I find it unacceptable.
The Worthams debated whether it was time to leave behind the community they helped build.
Well, that would be the simple solution, is to move. Just pack up and leave, but we have to teach people, the community, everybody, you gotta have morals. You gotta treat people the way you want to be treated.
The neighborhood is surrounded on all sides by pockets of poverty that have become even more desperate during the recession. But Chatham's history of collective action and its shared ethics may be the key to its survival.
I mean, every day somebody's being shot. And I think this is where we can step in and we can change a person's values about life. People who value life don't go out and kill people.
I try and celebrate his life by talking about the good things that he did and how he never quit. Tommy would not have wanted this to happen to him, but he would be upset with us if something good didn't come out of it.